Hi, Chuck here, and I want to talk Fast and Furious Hot Wheels Premiums. It's 2025, and I have mix number 1, 2, and 3 here. Mix number 3 is the new one out in the market. I want to talk about that as well as some variations of that mix too. Let's get into these Hot Wheels here, okay? Alright, mix 3 has some nice cars here. This is number 5, 1966 Chevy Impala in violet. Number 4, Alfa Romeo Giulia Sprint GTA. Number 3, Dodge Charger Hellcat. Number 2, Nissan GTR BNR 32. And number 1, the Mazda RX-7 FD. Alright, let's talk about these. This is a nice casting. I like it very much. It's been out in premium 3 times before. In 2019, in the original Fast and Furious series, it was number 3 in red. And again in 2020, in the Fast Tuners, it was again out in red as number 1. Now we have it as number 1 again in white. And it was also out in 2023, mix number 1 as 1 then also. Let's see, we have different pictures on them. The red flame, the black flame started in 2024. This is 2023. I mean, the cars pretty much look exactly the same. Yeah, they're parts of different sets. Let's see, the licensing date there is 2022, and it's 2024 on this one. They're parts of different sets, but the cars look to be exactly the same, just reissued. So I guess if you didn't get it last time, maybe you can get it now if you're after that car or the complete set. And again, it was out 2 times before in red. Now it's white. 2 times in white. Maybe we'll get it in another color in a year or 2. All right, that's car number 1. All right, car number 2. Nissan Skyline GTR BNR 32. Number 2 this time around. It was also out in 2024. Mix number 1 as number 4. And they look to be exactly the same. We've got different pictures on, well, the car, no, it's different pictures on the cards. The car is slightly different angle. And again, this was 2024. It's number 4, so it has a black flame logo, but appears to be just a packaging variation there. All right. Now, this one's a bit more interesting. Number 3, 2020 Dodge Charger Hellcat in gray. Now, this car was also out in 2021 Fast Fleet number 3, and in 2023 Mix 2, it's number 5, which I have right here. Now, it's interesting. Last year was called, 2023, it was a Dodge Charger SRT Hellcat wide body. And now it's a 2020 Dodge Charger Hellcat. It's kind of hard to see, but if you look at the bottom here, you can see it says 2020 Dodge Charger Hellcat on both castings. They are exactly the same castings. Every now and then you get a casting comes out with 2 different names, which is what we have here. Dodge Charger SRT Hellcat wide body and 2020 Dodge Charger Hellcat. But they are definitely the same casting. It was black in 2023 and gray now. It's quite a variation. So we have a name variation, color variation, and a card variation on this. Kind of like this black one with that stripe on it. So, okay. Very interesting there. All right, next at number 4, we have the Alfa Romero in orange, which first came out in 2023. It was number 5 that year. I remember seeing this car at the Legends convention, and I can tell you right now, this is a peg warmer. I can think of several Walmarts I can walk into and find a dozen or more of these hanging on the pegs, and these cars are from 2 years ago. People are already complaining about it being out again in 2025, and well, the cars look to be exactly the same. I mean, I'm sure we have a different production number. It's what, S28 there and U6 there. What different production numbers on the bottom, and it's a card variation. That's about it. Same car, orange and ugly. Like I said, there's dozens of this one from 2 years ago hanging on the pegs in my local Walmarts. I'm sure this one is probably not going to fare much better. All right, now the next car is much more interesting. 1966 Chevy Impala, okay? Last fall in the Silver Series, that's the mid-range one, the 350 cars, is when this premiered. 1966 Chevy Impala. Metal base. You can see the new one, the premium. Metal base, they're the same, but you can see the variation is the wheels. They have different wheels, which of course the Silver Series one, the Walmart exclusive, just has plastic wheels, and the premium has nicer mags, and of course the real rider rubber wheels. And a packaging variation, but this is a new casting, just fresh out in the fall of 2024. The first edition, Fast and Furious Walmart exclusive Silver Series, and second time out, the premium treatment for it right off the bat. Fast and Furious Wave 3 2025 with the real rider mag wheels. This is a pretty sweet casting. I like this one very much. I mean, this violet is cool. It works good for it. And you got, the premium's a bit more detailed. Got the blacked in grill there. Rear ends look to be the same, and the wheels are different. But this is a very nice casting. These are the first 2 variations of it out. This is the first one, the Silver Series, and now it's out in premium. This is one sweet casting. I'm going to be looking for more of these. I'm going to be looking for more of these. If I see more of this car out, I'm going to buy it. And anyways, that's it. The review of the Hot Wheels 2025 Fast and Furious Wave 3 series. Makes 15 Fast and Furious cars out this year, as well as a review of the ones from the year before. You can see they're regurgitating some of these cars, reissuing them, but there are variations to be involved, and that's what collecting is all about. What's the difference? If you notice the difference, you're going to be more inclined to look for them and put them in your collection. All right, happy Hot Wheeling, everybody.